He said when Amerie comes, I'm gonna act like I might not even say nothing because if she remember that moment, I'm gonna be so starstruck.
I was crushing on her then. I was
look at her the whole interview.
Amerie. And when you came, I just was quiet. I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing.
All right, let's get the rolling. Of course, this is the Quicksilver Morning Show right here on the Q Myself Pork Chop and Shea Park, and we have a great friend back here in the studio this morning. Matt, introduce yourself to the world listening right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, world. No. Hey, guys. I don't know how to introduce myself like that. They can't see me. Maybe they know my voice.
They know your voice. Sing something for us, Star.
You know what?
Now you play too much.
He said, "Quick, this is way too much." Amerie is here. Welcome back. And listen, this is a big deal, Amerie. We have a studio audience. We never have a studio audience. Like we have 1,000 people in the studio, all because Amerie's here. This has nothing to do with us. I promise you.
It feels good to be here. It feels really good. I appreciate it.
How have you been?
I've been really good.
And you've been out and about in the city too.
Yes, I
saw outside over the weekend.
Yeah, I was performing, and I felt like there's so much love. Like DC has so much, like culture, but like love. Like there's just so much love.
Yeah,
you know, people. I love that. So it was really good. It was just all good energy.
Phil is saying, like, where have you been, though? I haven't seen you, like, for a minute.
Under a rock.
Under a rock doing what, though? Like, what have you been doing?
I was really just focusing on writing for a long time. So I do have a novel coming out. I probably should mention that. I have a novel coming out June 10th called This Is Not a Ghost Story. It's about a black man who's like the first verifiable ghost. He comes from the other side, but he's like the first one you can really see, like
a ghost.
And so of course he's in LA, so he gets a publicist. He's trying to find his way back, and he meets different people, like a boy psychic, an aspiring actress, and we learn over the course of the story like more about his life, why he's here, how he died, and then like how they're all tied together, all the people.
So you're a writer in many forms.
Right.
Yes.
Wow.
I have a children's book too.
Oh,
Picture book. If you have kids or you know someone with kids, a great children's picture book or graduation gift is You Will Do Great Things.
That is super dope.
I love that for you.
Could you see your ghost book becoming like a TV show or a series? Or?
It's early to talk about, but we're in talks. I'll say that.
Gotcha.
We're in talks. So I would love that. Like I write a lot, and I would. Like my dream would be to have a whole lot of books, and then this is a TV show, this is a film, but I'm like, I'll probably just be executive producer. I don't want to like show run.
No, if you need a fat ghost,
like, I need to make
fat ghost is crazy.
the ghost
if you need a voice, just let me know.
Is everybody trying to quit their job as morning?
Everybody's trying to get a job.
Yes.
He can be any size.
Good.
I like that.
Come holler at me when you need a fat ghost.
You have a lot of great things going. I mean, you're gearing up for your 6th studio album, and then you have it is the 6th.
You say
She said,
I think it's
like
the,
I love you.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it's the 6th. Sherry, keep us honest.
6 or 7.
I don't know.
It's
Are we
6 or
counting-
7.
Are we counting the overseas only one? We got to count that one because
Okay,
so then
it's 7.
So it's 7.
So it's 7.
Count the overseas.
Okay.
Count the overseas.
we didn't count
got to count that.
It's okay.
Yes.
Yes, and of course the new single, Mine.
Mine.
But you're also celebrating 20 years
Yes,
of
20
One Thing
years
this
of
year.
One Thing and the second album in general.
What does that song mean to you now versus what it meant to you then, 20 years ago?
That's a good way. Hitting with the hard questions on an hour and a half of sleep.
Because that's amazing.
That's what
I
she said.
mean, that song still go. We're going to sing it every time. We're going to let it rock through and play through every time it comes across the Apple Music. So,
Well, first I think then it was like we felt like it was something special, and it's just the feeling of the record itself, and that felt really great. I think now it's kind of a lot of appreciation for how it's been able to stand the test of time, how people still love it, they still love to play it, and you don't really know if a record's going to be like that until like after the fact, so it's just something that you just have to see. So to see that the record still has a place feels really special.
Shout out to Rich
I
Hudson.
remember watching it on
them
106
drums.
Park, like I was
Easy.
you, with the broomstick,
Yeah.
dancing in the video. What? Stop playing.
Now, what single was first? That one or Why Don't We Fall in Love?
Why Don't We Fall in Love? Why Don't We Fall in Love was the first single.
That's what I
Talking to Me
thought.
was going to be the first single,
Right,
but
right,
then I
right.
really wanted Why Don't We Fall in Love to be the first single because I felt like that was the best introduction to me, like just vocally and kind of like my vibe. So I'm glad that ended up being what it was anyway.
I still play Need You Tonight.
Yeah, Need You
That's
Tonight
That's a good
Big
album
yes.
cut. Big album cut.
Yes, that's what do they call it? Like deep cuts. Like something you got to know.
You gotta dig in the
You gotta know your wife
Right.
when you're listening to your wife.
And you know what?
Now, this single Mind, of course, that's your new single right now. Tell us more about it for anybody who hasn't heard it yet.
It's definitely like I don't know if I would kind of say, is it mid? Is it a mid? A slow mid kind of? It's really romantic, really sensual, and that's kind of like the direction for like the album. So I'm still creating for the album, and when I'm done creating for the album, I'm creating for other stuff too. But like I really wanted the album to be very sensual, but very, very hopeful and romantic. I wanted romantic records.
Please, we're tired of toxic
I
R&B.
wanted love. I wanted like romance. I wanted the whole project to feel like either it's soundtracking your being in love, and if you're not in love, it'll make you want to be in love.
Is this album,
that was my
is this
thing.
album sent out to anybody in particular? I'm just saying. No. The people want to know. Don't try to steal this shot.
See, now y'all know.
No, so it's for
Now
pork
y'all
chop.
know it's.
Thank you.
We don't believe that, but okay.
You a hater.
I feel like it's for somebody she just don't want to say. It's okay. We're not judging.
It's for my birthday, Johnny
That's what
Jamboree
it is.
Jubilee.
Okay.
I mean, we gotta ask. Okay, so of course it's been 20 years since One Thing, and then you're gearing up for your 7th album. What are some of the things that you have kind of learned just about life that we're gonna hear on the album with what you've written so far?
Well, I think the album probably really captures just probably like the way I look at life overall. Like I am a pretty optimistic person. I definitely understand that there are like darker sides of humanity, but I do feel like ultimately we all want love. That's also why, because there were a couple times where I talked to a couple people about like, what about a song like topic like this, and I was like, I'm not really gonna do a song like I'm tired of this all these F-boys I honestly don't look at it like that. Like I feel like there's always someone for you out there, and even if you're like, oh, that dude's toxic, or that guy's like a F guy, right?
Like a trait
it's
word
like
right now.
he's on a journey too. And like if you're feeling like that girl's just out there, she's on her journey. Everyone's on their journey. So you gotta like let them be them. And maybe if you intersect and it's not right, you gotta also know your worth.
Right.
That person has to know their worth. So maybe, but it doesn't mean you gotta like label them and be like, I'm gonna stick you over here and you're not worthy. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
the mature way of looking at
So it's like
looking at things. Yeah.
She matured a lot. Like I was talking like that before.
Right.
I'm talking differently
They're
before.
trying to say
No,
2 years
not at
ago.
all.
Right.
Not at all. But I feel like in today's generation and in the music and with social media, like it is very toxic. It's
Everything's
he
toxic.
want to go 50-50 with me.
I'm independent lady. I don't go man for nothing. Blah 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 blah.
First of all, y'all
Goodbye.
not gonna badger Amerie Doswell like that.
Shut up.
All right, Amerie Doswell, you're
listen.
fine. Okay, you're fine.
I do. That's one thing I do
love
want to
Chop.
say though, because I feel like a lot of people like feel like, well, there's a lot of dudes out there. I'm like, look, you gotta like, the world is gonna reflect how you think. So if you feel like, man, there's nobody out there, blah 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 blah, then there might not be.
Right.
But you gotta like, like look at it differently, and
Yeah.
again, be like, okay, I'm gonna find somebody who aligns with me. This is where I am, and trust that the universe is gonna like bring that to you.
You gotta watch what's coming out your mouth.
It's
You gotta
your
speak it.
thoughts
Words of
and
power,
your feelings.
words of
You know,
power.
your thoughts and your feelings. And so, like, if you are looking at a relationship you don't like or a friendship, first you got to ask yourself, what's going on in here that's bringing this to me? Like, because we're aligning whether I know it or not. So it's like I do want people to feel like hopeful. Like your person is. I literally had this conversation with a friend, and I was like, your person is out there.
Yes, you better
They're out
encourage
there.
the girls.
Your person is there. Just you're gonna find them when it's right. Just stay positive.
Yeah.
And if the person's not right for you, then move on.
Just think, you came back to me
Oh Lordy Jesus.
15
If you just
plus
turned it
years
into the show,
ago.
we're talking to
It's like,
Amerie.
you can't-
Pork chop is trying.
When they said
Shoot his shot. It's
When
not
they
happening,
said you was
Chop.
coming, I
Oh, my
said, yo,
Lord.
I remember she came.
What's wrong with you?
Halloween. And you remember.
Okay,
That means we together, Amerie Doswell. I love you.
Hey Marie, in all honesty, but seriously, after taking years off, what made you want to come back out like right now? Why this moment?
I knew it would happen. I just didn't know when. Honestly speaking, just like how I knew like when I was gonna get a record deal, and people were like, "How you gonna do that?" And do you know? I'm like, "No, but I know it." And then it's like my last semester of college, and they're like, "You got a resume? You did the job fair?" I'm like, "No, because I'm gonna get a record deal." I told you. They're like, "I don't know. It sounds like." It sounds like either you got a lot of faith or you're delusional. I was like, but
You got to be a little bit of both, honestly.
You gotta be a little,
Right.
you gotta be delusional. You gotta have like delusional belief in whatever it is that you want to do. You have to, because it's that saying, like, think it, believe it, achieve it. It's not just think it, believe it, achieve it. You got to think it, believe it. You have to feel it as if it's already given, which is also scripture too. But you got to feel it as if it's already there, and then that frequency you're gonna align, and it will be there. It's hard to explain, but it's that simple.
This is Amerie, the author, the inspirational speaker, the singer, the songwriter, the book writer, the wife producer.
The wife.
I knew it would happen. I didn't know when. But when it happened, it was like, I honestly felt like a sleeper cell agent. Like, it was just like, I'm just like, and then all of a sudden it was like, and I'm like, now I'm like opening, cutting up the hole in the wall, because I'm like, oh, it's time. Let me get my headphones.
The time is now.
The time is now.
You always feel it when it's time.
You feel it.
Yeah.
If everyone should listen to it like that.
Question for you, as you were sort of, going through this process of, picking a single you were going to release, but also working on this next project. Is there anybody that you're collabing with or that you want to collab with? Can you give us an initial, a name, a tone?
I could definitely say there's in talks with various people, but for sure, Kehlani's going to definitely do something.
Nice.
And we're going to do
Love her.
and we also talked about me doing. She asked me if I would do something on her project as well.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to do that. And then I have a few others, but I don't want to say yet, just because you never know, might not happen.
Right.
Kind of like, hello, come on, y'all, let's go. But
Kehlani is enough. Kehlani is good.
Yet.
I'm gonna tell you what I need. I need a go-go collaborator, because like you have the go-go roots in your system. So when I think one thing, I hear the drums.
Yeah.
Like I can hear her doing a song with like Backyard or something. Like Easy Tommy. I don't know if we can make this happen. We got to speak into existence.
I performed with Backyard too for the Roots Picnic, and we have I can't say technically yet, but we have something else coming up.
Go ahead and say it. We won't tell anybody.
No, I can't.
We won't tell anybody. Who we gonna tell?
It's just for us.
All right.
Me and Pork Chop already got a lot of secrets, so we can't.
Oh Lord. Let's go ahead and wrap this up now, because she done messed over it.
Every girl in Baltimore, you just heard that. You had your chance, fat. It's over. It's me and Amerie now.
Right.
Thank you, baby. I love you so much.
Right. Did y'all marry yourself? So you're gonna officiate your own
I can
wedding?
officiate my own wedding. Huh? That's fine.
you really?
Yeah, I'm officiate.
Oh wow!
You didn't know this about your man?
Yeah.
You can't marry
Actually,
yourself,
you know
though.
what?
I think you can.
I did know that.
Oh, see?
I was trying to see if y'all knew that.
Yes.
Wow, she really is polished here. She has really practiced these answers.
First of all, I told you, lay back off my woman, yo.
We need to get to the things that matter.
Hey, go
Okay,
ahead. Thank
now,
you, Shay Parker.
Amerie has sunglasses on right now, but let me just
I
tell
can take
you,
them off.
the
You're
skin,
fine.
Ooh.
the skin is glistening. What are we drinking? What are we eating? What do the girls need to know? What do we need to do?
Leafy vegetables. No, actually, I'm gonna be real. I don't sleep a lot and I eat too much sugar. So sometimes I imagine like, what would
Really?
these be if you
I don't
didn't eat
believe
so much
this.
sugar and
I
you
definitely
slept?
don't believe you. You still look 19.
Well, thank you. Really?
That's
That's another thing. Okay, so I'm gonna be all the way real. I'm gonna be all the way
Keep
real.
1,000 with us.
It's going back to what I was talking about with like how you think. Now, so there's going to be genetics. There's going to be things like sleeping and eating well and things like that. But a big thing, I think, like I have some friends who are like me, forever young, don't even really pay attention to the number really. I'm proud of, my age. I tell anybody, if I'm just talking to them. But what I always tell myself is I basically go from 22 to 26 and back again. I'm like, I'm a vampire.
I know that's right.
I've been a vampire before, but believe me. I actually could be telling the truth, and then I'd be like,
no
I'm telling
one
the
know.
truth in plain sight. But I also would really like take some time and to look in the mirror, like when I'm just washing my face and stuff, and I'm like, I'm talking to you, universe that is my body. Cellular regeneration. We're gonna slow. And then I started saying we're going to age backwards. Like, just basically, like, I was like, on a cellular level, we're going to go back and stay young and fit and all that, right?
On a
Also, make sure you can sit down on the floor and get up without
Okay,
having to
yeah.
push yourself up.
Big facts.
But the friends that I know who do that, it's different from the friends that I have. Like, the few friends that I have who will be more like, dang, girl, because, it's like, I'm feeling old. Or, I'm not young. Like, I'm like, that is actually making you old. Because
Speaking like that,
because you're speaking it. You know what I mean? So you got to actually really understand that, yes, we are in like a 4D time, all that. Like, the time is existing in our world. But at the same time, you don't have to program your brain in that way. I mean, there's literally trees that's like 2,000 years old. There's a
Funny
shark
snap
out there
right
that's
now.
like
So
500 years old.
You can be old. You don't gotta act old.
Don't act
Yeah,
it.
you can just be. You don't have to be, I'm young or I'm old. I just am, because we're eternal. So if you just put that in your body, program it like that. And I think it does make a difference.
Here's an honest
School
question,
on Amerie.
Maria.
That's
I know
just,
a lot of artists right now are speaking out on this mental health awareness because the industry really takes a toll on so many artists. Like, what are you doing to make sure mentally you're okay?
I skydive a lot.
Really?
What we say about our birthday, bro?
Oh,
Hold on. But sir, like, is there anything you're doing that really makes sure you stay mentally in a good space?
I think it's hard to say because I think everybody's different. You know what I mean? Everybody deals with something. I feel like, they'll be like, oh, I got OCD sometimes and anxiety. But, I mean, everyone really does. That's just part of being a human. I think really it's surrounding yourself with people who are, like, real people. Like, my friends are, like, I have a friend who I've known since I was 13. Another one since I was 21. And they're, like, my friends. And so they're, like, real life friends.
Right.
Like normal, what's the norm? And then plus also like I didn't get in the industry when I was a kid, so I had time to like get to know myself. And even then, even in your 20s, like you still don't know yourself all the way. But I think it's for any artist, anybody who wants to be an artist or in the public, I would just say it's important to know that you are a real person and don't mix up who you are and like who everyone feels like you are. You have to like remember that this is what you do, it's not who you are.
yes. There it
You know what I
is.
mean? And
That's
I
been
think
your
that'll
vitamin.
help.
That's your vitamin of the day, man.
Yes,
Hey,
that's his
Marie,
motivational
man.
message.
Once again, new single Mine is out right now. Stream the single, requested here on the show. Make sure we're playing the record over and over again. Social media, requesting on
Right.
social media. Tag some
Yes,
videos
everywhere.
on TikTok, make it go viral.
Mine. Yeah.
What's your
it's called
social media,
Mine.
by the way?
At Amerie. It's just at Amerie. And also I have at Amerie's book club too.
Right.
You guys should, I mean, I'm on hiatus right now, so I don't have any interviews with authors, but we still are posting new books. If you're looking for good reads, that's there. And I'm on TikTok too at Amerie.
And what's your website again?
Amerie it's .co, but everyone keeps doing .com. My sister was like, you really need to figure out that.
It's at-
'cause
go
.com
ahead,
is not
add
gonna
the
work.
M. Oh.
Someone's trying to,
Who has Amerie.com,
someone
though?
who wants me to pay them a bunch of money for
That
it.
is
I'm
so
like,
ridiculous. People
that's a
really
no.
do that.
Whoever
Like,
you are, you're
look up
delusional.
celebrity
What you
websites
should
and buy
do
them.
is just change put the Amerie.com.
The
The
Amerie. I never
Amerie.
thought about that because I was going to do Amerie official or official
Nah.
Amerie.
Too long. Just
Too
shorten
long.
it up. TheAmarie.com.
Because there's only one.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh,
So.
And trademark that.
okay. That's so cute.
I'll show y'all names. And trademark that.
That's what your husband is
Yeah,
for.
and trademark that.
Trademark that because
Your husband is here to help along the way.
Hey,
Thank
if we
you
still
so
got like
You're
another
very
minute or so, if you don't
welcome,
mind, Amy, we have a game.
No, I have no time. I have no time.
We have a game called
She's like, I got enough of
called
y'all.
Think Quick.
I was about to get up too.
No, but it's actually a very fun game.
I was going to say, I feel
Very
scared.
fun
I feel like I
game.
gotta be.
We're not gonna scare you. It ain't
Okay.
nothing wild. We ain't gonna try to have no crazy moment. But simply, what happens is Shay Parker gives you a word.
Yes.
And when she gives you a word, you have 5 seconds to sing any song you want, any song, as long as that word is anywhere in the lyrics.
Oh, man.
So it can be
Come on.
any
got
song,
this.
gospel, hip hop, R&B, jazz, your record. It can be anything. A
be
TV show,
drawing
commercial,
blanks, though.
anything.
All right.
But this
You
is
got
easy.
it.
So
You
she's
got
going to
it.
give me a word.
Yes.
And I'm going to just put that word. No, I'm going to sing a song that has the word in it. Like
Anywhere in the lyrics.
A line.
It can be anywhere in the lyrics.
Give her an example before she
Okay,
gets
I'll give
started.
you a freebie.
Okay.
Thing. THING. Thing.
It's this one thing, but I was singing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Thing that got me tripping.
That was it.
Yes.
See,
That's
That's it.
Talking
Okay.
voice to singing voice.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
One on the board. Then we give you one
I'm
for
ready.
that. Two more, you get a prize.
Here's the real game. Your, second word is ever. EVER. Ever.
Happily ever after.
Yep.
There it is.
Is that right?
Ooh,
There
the
it
case. Come on, that's the
is.
case. Come on, I'm
We didn't
on
even think of that one
I didn't think of that
earlier.
one earlier. One more, and you get a prize.
Kind of hard,
All right.
though. actually.
One more. This is for $1 million in the trip to Acapulco.
Yes.
Okay.
Your last and final word is tell. TELL. Tell.
Tell me
Come
what
on.
you
If
want.
you don't start doing this when you hear the song,
Tell me
come on.
what you
We really got Shay. Come on, Shay. Get that cardio in.
It ain't good enough for your
That
Ooh,
was ugly.
Hey.
hold on.
Tell me.
Tell me what you want.
Yes. That was good.
Hey, Chop, I don't see you doing the thing, Chop. I don't see. Hey, Chop, you better, Chop.
Us fat people don't do that.
I'm really tired. Hey,
Ain't no
Marie.
way I was doing that.
Oh my God.
Okay, now for a bonus of $500,000.
And a trip to Acapulco again.
Goodness.
Baddest. BADDEST. Baddest.
Dang, this. I don't know if this is in there.
Go ahead.
You don't know now? That's it, right?
Uh-uh.
Oh, no.
Now you was thinking, Trina.
Baddest?
Remember, she's the baddest
Because I'm the
chick.
baddest.
We done gave you 5 seconds.
Right,
we done gave
Here comes
you
the
10
buzzer.
minutes.
And now you gotta get back
That's
the
all
money
right.
and no trip to Acapulco.
Yeah.
But
She
you
been a
still
good
win
sport.
the first trip to Acapulco.
Okay.
All right, congratulations, Amy in the building.
What would you have said?
Baddest in the room.
Oh, no,
Sexy mother, use the baddest one.
Oh
yeah, yeah, that's one, that's
on
one.
repeat too.